Pretty powerful, Heather, thanks. As of today, if you dare protest at Richmond's Robert E. Lee Monument, you could be arrested. Hours ago, Governor McAuliffe signed an executive order banning permits for demonstrations. And after that order was signed, there was a visible police presence at the Lee statue. New at 11, Brent Solomon joins us live now. Brent, bring us up to speed on what happens from here on.
Hey, Sabrina, I reached out to both RPD and Capitol Police today, both telling me their agencies were aware of possible protests in the coming days. Tonight, the governor's decision gives officials time to determine both when to lift the restriction on demonstrations and how.
Yeah, they love it.
Paul Anderson spent the evening with his kids who enjoy running around the Robert E. Lee Monument.
They know he was a general, in the Confederate Army.
As they play, police officers are patrolling from afar. That's because Governor Terry McAuliffe signed this executive order Friday, blocking any demonstrations there. He says recent events have shown activities around Confederate monuments raise, quote, substantial public safety concerns.
I think people should be able to demonstrate and protest peacefully, but the problem is there's always these bad actors that show up.
Since the tragedy in Charlottesville, there have been armed protesters at the Lee Monument, which led to what the governor called a disturbance of the peace. He also points to this video from North Carolina, where protesters tore down a statue of a Confederate soldier.
The government can regulate the use of speech on government property, such as the Lee Monument, only so long as the regulation is content neutral. It would be impermissible for the government to say we are not going to have any pro-monument demonstrations here, because that wouldn't be content neutral.
Legal analyst Steve Benjamin says the restriction must be temporary. The decision comes as the debate on what to do with Virginia's Confederate monuments meets growing controversy.
We cannot allow these symbols to keep us in the reflection of what we supposedly got victory over. It's just like having whatever it is that you got victory over, you got a monument now to that situation. We got to let those monuments go.
I don't think so. It's Virginia history. Not all of it's racist.
And there you have it. Now, anyone who shows up on the grounds with flags or banners could be charged with trespassing. A state agency is working on how to govern any protest that would happen there once the governor lifts the restriction. So we'll keep you posted. On your side, Brent Solomon, NBC 12.